is everybody? Am I the only one in here? Hello? I just need shorts for summer. It's really scary in here. Well, I'm scared. Oh, surely there are shorts in here. Oh, it's like really loud. We got a new one over here. I'll take care of it. Hello? Hello, welcome to Zara Beyond the Veil. If you're here, congratulations, you're dead. What are you looking for today? Can I get a fitting room started for you? Oh, yes, okay. So I'm looking for just jean shorts, a few tank tops, and a button down. And I think I'm a size medium.
She thinks she's a medium.
I'm not. No, but don't worry, I know your size. Oh, okay, great. What is it?
Oh, I can't tell you.
It's a secret. It's a secret? What does that even mean? It means I know your size, but I can't tell you. That's the rule. What rule? Rule 845 of being a woman, of course. Women are not allowed to know their size. It's a secret. It's right after Pillar 2, which is hypervigilance in social situations, and then after Pillar 1, which is no days off on your period. But don't worry. You don't need to know your size here. It's all made up. You sit tight, and I'll be back with the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Okay? Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Thank you. But it's like from crude oil, not polite oil. I love burning shit. I mean, I don't know about you.
I don't know. I'm gonna go nonverbal for the rest of the day to process this.
And you know what? When I see her, I just see a woman like trying to feed her family. And don't be afraid to be an outfit repeater. Don't be afraid to be Lizzie. We really are nothing in this lifetime, but the experiences that have shaped us, and I was shaped. I was this past week at Zara. Usually, used to go to a store called Forever 21. And boy, oh boy, I don't know if that is no longer happening, but I think it went bankrupt. I think it's gone forever. And I had to decide, do I pay $300 for a cotton sweater or do I go to Zara? I think we know where I went. I think there's a bigger conversation that's happening right now about sustainability and fabrics and plastic clothes. Last week, I did a video on whether or not I could live an analog life for 1 week. And I found that a lot of it came down to consumerism and ads. When you're scrolling, like every fourth or fifth scroll, you see an ad. And I added up, a bunch of the screenshots I took of things that I was interested in that I had not purchased. And it totaled to actually it was $1,700 because in one instance it was $1,000 and then in another instance it was $700. So that's crazy. And and then this picture showed up when I was doing my research on a term called enshittification. This shook me. This really did. I know we talk about the landfill, the proverbial landfill, but seeing it like this, oh my God, this is sickening, and not in like the hot way. I see the blue little pieces of cloth. Those are like the IKEA bags that people donate clothes in. So this photo just makes me think that we donate clothes, or we think that we're donating clothes, but those clothes that we donate actually just end up in the landfill anyway. So anyway, I was at Zara. And I was looking for some stuff. It will be summer soon. It is still freezing. One day it'll be warm, and I know that day is soon, just not today and not tomorrow, but soon. Uh-oh. Hold on, there's stuff on my... Do you ever feel like Bear in the Big Blue House? Interactive. It's interactive. So I was in the dressing room. I walk in. I'm seeing some plastic neon shirts. And I started recording because I thought I was seeing a white light. And I was like, God... is that you? And then later I wished it was, because it was this blinding light. I'm a medium. I really am a medium. And right now I made a joke the other day where I'm like, I think I'm a medium and a half, like a medium 0.5. I was trying on clothes in there. Some of them fit. And then the same size in another t-shirt or skirt didn't fit. And so yeah, there was clothes that fit, some didn't, some did. And all of these were mediums. And the shorts didn't fit, and so I had to go back out and get shorts. And I became very faint. It was very hot in there with the beam of light and just everything. And I had water in my bag. And then I also, from the weekend prior, I found a granola bar in my bag. So I just sat down and I took a second. The only thing left that I needed was a button down. And I couldn't find one to save my gosh darn life. And also things were like bubble cut, like a bubble cut. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like things were like ruched, like things were like sewn as like tucked in. And a lot of the button downs were crop tops. Anyway, I mosey on up to the men's section upstairs. No one's there. The women's section is like the scariest, most chaotic thing you've ever seen. I went up the escalator. It was like a peaceful haven where nobody was. And I found all of these really nice button downs. How many times can I say button down in this video? But I had to leave, and I ended up leaving with something that I want to show you now. Okay. I'm going to show you what I got. All right. Give me a minute. We'll let this sit for a sec. So, all right. I look like I should be selling Wonka bars to children after school. Let me just, hold on, give me a sec. This is all right, first of all, this was the only normal below the belly button down I could find. One more time. All right, so appropriate. I could honestly wear this with a skirt or the jeans and my clogs. I love a good clog, as we know. Ooh, the light is moving. The light in here is changing. This is obviously, like, actively hitting me in the face. So, like, right? So, and then this aside, it's not straight down. The buttons are on the side. I get the vibe, I get the vision, but I'm not sure about the execution. Also, this is brand new. Look at this. I'm not sure if you can see, but the threads. But I just feel like I would have to wear my hair up with this. Oh my God, with my hair down, this would be a freaking nightmare. This was $50. 50 American hard-earned US dollars. And the tag is still on. So this week, I wanted to really learn about sustainability and really look into it. This photo, again, really is shaking me. For this video, I went into Anthropology, the actual store I used to work at, and, oh boy, what's happening in there? What's going on in there, girls? I don't know. Because they had a button down that I did enjoy, I did like. It was such a cute idea of a pocket. It had a cat coming out of the sign me up. I love that. But the threads were literally like ripped. And not just one. It was like I was like going through the racks. Extra small, medium, large, extra large. All of the shirts that were buttoned down that had that design were all like kind of torn up. Or like the seams or the threads were kind of like popped. And listen, I love to pop off, but not like that. Yeah, I mean, this would be, I don't even know. My neck already hurts in this. This week, I will be researching and looking into fast fashion and what the hell. I don't want to be crying in Zara anymore. We're saying, ta-ta, we're cutting the cord. We're cutting the seams. The seams are already cut and popped for us, which is honestly a sign. Well, we're going to do this together. All right.
Hello, Kelsey from the future here. I'm editing this video right now. I just came across something so horrific and so, I don't even know how to describe it, so I have to share it with you. I'm looking for stock photos of dead malls for the sequence in the beginning. And here we go. We're on Reddit. I came across this image. This person wrote, "I see these in every mall. Every mall I go to always has this closed off Asian style storefront. Does anyone know the lore behind them?" Lore? The lore behind them? Oh my God. And the top comment said, "That's a former Hollister. Maybe something else took over when it left, but those are for sure Hollisters." As if there's any question what they are. Are we at this place where nobody knows what this is anymore? I don't know. I'm gonna go nonverbal for the rest of the day to process this. Ah, yes, Hollister. I can remember it now. 2003. Okay, we're gonna keep going. "I can barely see where I'm going because it's so dark, and also I can't hear anything from the loud music. And then randomly see the hot, popular people from high school working there. Then I just try to find my way out but get lost." Oh my God, I need to self-regulate after this. "My child wants vintage Hollister for Christmas this year. It's also shockingly very expensive on resale sites." Is this where we are? Is this what's happening? Man, this post has me feeling old. This is a horror story. This is a horror story. Okay. Anyway, this has made my day take a turn. I can smell this picture. Okay. All right, I have some grieving to do. I'll catch you later. Okay, bye. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'll be here pondering the lore.
All right, since last you've seen me, I have become extremely acquainted with the neighborhood raccoon. Oh my God, and that's terrifying. She is roly-poly, very cute, very scary. Only have seen her at night or the very early hours of the morning. And you know what? When I see her, I just see a woman like trying to feed her family. Oh, my computer decided to do a whole system reboot. Okay, so while we wait, this will be here. Googling fast fashion and looking into it, there are countless articles and studies and videos that have been put out into the world already, but no clear finite solution to the issue of waste in the landfill. It seems like YouTube videos about fast fashion are a saturated market within itself, and it's kind of ironic because, it's a saturated market. So it's funny how art can imitate life in that way. So to look into plastics and fabrics and textiles, I wanted to look into the history of plastic. And I found out I didn't know this. I had no idea where it came from. I had no idea about anything. It comes from oil in the ground, and it is considered a fossil fuel. But it's like from crude oil, not polite oil. The only thing is, plastic is incredibly difficult to get rid of. It's like made to last forever. And the only way you can really get rid of it is by burning it with fire. But states and territories all around the world have regulations and rules and laws about how much you can burn at one time because it's toxic for the environment. I love burning shit. I don't know about you. But because there are so many tight rules around burning plastic, and you can only burn so much at a time, there's just so much excess of it that then pollutes our planet. In my research, I learned that there is a way to make biodegradable and earth-friendly plastics, but it is more expensive and no one wants to up production costs while keeping pay and margins down for workers. So we keep just using plastic made from crude oil. We eat more than one credit card's worth of plastic in our food each year. Which brings me to my next really sobering article that I came across, and I had heard about this a few years ago when it happened, and I was like, I don't want to know anything about that. That in 2022, they found plastic in breast milk of postpartum mothers, and also microplastics had been found in the bloodstream of newborn babies. Plastics that hold our food and water are literally melting into the products we consume, and it is slowly killing us. And if it's not killing us, it's like morphing us into something that's not Spider-Man. And all of this research, and there is no solution because, again, companies want to make money and up their profits instead of spending more money for ethical plastic production. What if I was like, and now for our ad break, sponsored by Big Oil. This is not sponsored at all, but like, actually, they would give you a lot of money. If you were sponsored by like an oil company, like maybe I'd be rich by now. So this, by the way, is something, where did I get this? Oh, okay. This is, oh my God. This is Massimo from Target. And don't cancel me. I got this like 10 plus years ago, a very long time ago. So this is something this past spring, it's spring now, I was gonna toss because I just never reach for it and I never wear it. I recently learned my color story. Do we all need a color story? Sometimes we don't need to know. I learned that I am a simple winter, a deep winter. And I've learned that white actually doesn't look good on me, or it doesn't help or accentuate my skin tone. But I'm also kind of like, people might get mad when I say this, but I feel like learning your color story will help you, but also it leads to buying more things. But I'm like, can I just wear white though? Like, who cares if this doesn't accentuate my skin tone? Like, it's a sweater. It does the job. And people cannot put groceries in their cars right now. So I think it's kind of silly to be like, oh, well, I need a green or dark blue or like a jewel maroon because that's my color story. How crazy does that? That sounds crazy. I'm so sorry. That sounds crazy. And that only leads to buying and more consumerism. This has definitely made me want to just wear what I have, thrift, definitely, because this is terrifying to me, and it's honestly just giving me more to stress about. Something I really struggle with when it comes to like clothes, and this is a lot of clothes, and I've been avoiding getting rid of them for a long time because I think we get so emotionally attached to items. Like, there are things here that are just part of so many different chapters of my life, and things that I'm like, oh, well, I went through that thing when I was wearing this, and now I'm not. And I'm trying to break that because I have not reached for these. Also, some of these aren't even mine. Some of these were like handed down to me through friends or family. Some of these I wore during really times of like great distress. Some of these things I wore like this I wore just during a major time in my life, but it just takes up space. I don't wear them. I don't reach for them. I don't feel particularly good. I was gonna say beautiful, but I think that's an inner thing. I don't feel particularly like, yeah, when I wear these things. This is oh my God, hold on. Oh, this in particular is a sweatshirt I got at a summer camp when I was very young. It's just been around, and I haven't had the heart to throw it out. And then I keep them because it's like, well, I don't even know if these are gonna get donated if I donate them. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. But these are all taking up space. They're all made of plastic, and yeah, they gotta go. But I need to say, these were all in my closet. All of this stuff. And I kind of now upstairs, I feel really good. I feel so much like not lighter, but I feel like there's been like weight removed from my psyche now that because these have just been taking up so much space. Also, this was my sister's. This is so giving like acapella group. I don't know. I think my sister wore this at her I think she wore this at her grad school graduation. So, but I would wear it. I would wear this to my aka competition. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember when acapella groups were like the thing? Every single acapella group in America was called Oral Fixation. Also, this dress too, I feel like would be part of like an acapella group. I actually wore this maybe one time, and I remember my roommate She wore it to like an event and I should have just given it to her. I'm editing this video now and I'm just like getting kind of bummed because I know that there's nothing that I can do that can change what's happening with BP, big plastic. Because it's sad and it's like, damn, like we're not, is anything helping at all? But we got pots and pans like a decade ago. And then my mom was like, oh, don't use metal on the pans. And I was like, wait, why? And she was like, oh, it's because it'll be toxic and it'll leak toxic crap into your food. So only use like a plastic spatula. By the way, the plastic spatula would also be melting while you were using this pan. But it was like some sort of, I'm gonna have to look into this. It was some sort of like, you can't, it's like, I don't know, it's all of it is everywhere. Anyway, but all of this will be donated, I hope. But I've come to the conclusion, like, I can't be afraid to let go of items and move on just because I'm like, oh, well, what if it's going into the landfill? I've made a list. I'll post it. Number 1, wear what you already have. Toss/give away what you don't wear. Less is more. Please don't be afraid to get rid of things, donate things, even though we don't know where they're going. Have your friends over or like get your friends together and do like a closet swap or just give things away. Number 2 is thrift. I went thrifting. I don't have footage. You're just gonna have to believe me. And there are Shein and Temu and Zara and like American Eagle stuff, like there's crap in there. So there's like, that's like a whole other like subcategory of problems. But thrift, secondhand. When I'm thrifting, I'm checking tags. I'm checking inseams of what it's made of. If it's not 100% cotton, I'm not taking it. Because if it's polyester or nylon, I could just get that anywhere else. And then the final one I have is, this video started off with me saying like, I really just wanted a sweater that's cotton and like it was $300. I think it's okay to make the pricey purchase like once or twice a year, and don't be afraid to be an outfit repeater. Don't be afraid to be Lizzie. This has taken a tumble. This has taken a turn. I'm gonna go outside and hang out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Who knows when that's gonna be, but I'll see ya. Catch you later. Bye.